Hello, everybody. Welcome to Stand the Line, a horror genre podcast hosted and created by me, Terrah, and we always talk about something horror genre related every single week on Thursdays. And we are welcome with podcast correspondent. I'm like on the verge of crying because I struggled so much to get this shit to work. Discord wasn't working. Fucking Zoom is a bitch now. So now we are on Google Meets. So thank you for meeting me here, Ambie.
It's me in the Mothman sweater
And and
again.
I wore my sweater. It's not Mothman. It's the Boulay Brothers.
Yay!
We were supposed to record literally an hour ago, but I fucked up and did not know what I was doing. So, Ambie, how are you? This is season 2. So if someone's just starting season 2, like, let them know who Ambie is.
I'm Ambie. I cut hair in Boston and sometimes do art. And me and Terrah have been friends for like 10 plus years, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
Ambie, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about up and coming horror stuff
Yeah,
and just other horror related and in one of my cases just kind of weird and fascinating stuff.
yeah. So like, I don't know what to properly call this. We've done it a few times with Zanny. Zanny's a little busy, but this is just some horror highlights, some things going on in the world and such. Ambie was mentioning mushroom gravy earlier, and I just wanted to ask, what is gravy? What is that
What do
made
you
out of?
mean?
What is that made out of? Potatoes?
Great. Okay, so gravy in like the sense of like a brown gravy is traditionally like you make a roux with like butter and flour, and then you would put whatever type of stock you want in it to for like the flavor and to like thin it out. So there's like beef gravy, there's chicken gravy.
So it's
You
not a
know,
vegetable?
any gravy?
Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking about mashed
It's like a
potatoes.
sauce.
I'm thinking about mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you would put gravy on mashed
Oh my
potatoes.
god, wait. Okay. I was thinking of mashed potatoes. Now that I think of gravy, that's like the.
It's like the sauce that goes on
I
things.
was thinking of mashed potatoes. Okay. We're talking about horror highlights. So, would you like me to go first or you?
You can go first.
Quick news. Neve Campbell, right? Neve Campbell was about to be in Scream 6. You know, I think they just finished filming, or they're in the process of filming. I think they finished. Anyways, they were in the process of filming, they're about to film Scream 6 when this happened. And Neve Campbell, who is Cindy Prescott, the lead of Scream, the whole series, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, she wasn't really the lead in 5, but she was there. Is not going to be in the 6th movie because of money. They weren't going to pay her what she wanted. So people were like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, why would they do that? And then news came out that was like, oh, Neve Campbell will be in 6, but has a small role. But she actually will have a larger role in the 7th movie. So everyone was like, oh, so they're already greenlighting a 7th movie. And I was going to present that news today. Like, cool, there's going to be a 7th movie already. We already know. However, Neve Campbell was just interviewed yesterday and was like, no, y'all, that was a lie. I'm not actually in the 6th movie at all. So everyone's now like, so is there a 7th movie coming out? Are you gonna be in it? So that's my news on that. Just some small little news of Neve Campbell. I think I already said earlier in another episode that Courtney Cox is gonna be in the 6th movie, which is cool. And my favorite character, Ambie doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about because she hasn't watched all the Scream movies, but there's a character
Nope.
in the 4th movie, and she gets stabbed. Shocker, who would have thought? She gets stabbed and like bleeds like on the floor, and Wes Craven wanted her to be in the 5th and the 6th movie, right? They wanted her to live on and be like kind of like what Sydney was to the sequels. But Wes Craven died, and when they made the 5th movie, she wasn't in it. So I was like, and she's played by Hayden Panettiere, and I love that bitch. So I was like, oh my god, please bring Kirby, the character, back. And they did like a brief little, like, in Scream 5, you see like a little frame on someone's like desktop, and it's like how I survived a real life, like, the murder, and it was her. So she's been confirmed for the 6th movie. She's the only other character out of the main bunch that has survived any of the sequels and that will be back, excluding Scream 5, which I really like. Besides, like, secondary characters. I mean, like, she is a main character. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, Hayden Panettiere is going to be back. I hope they don't fucking kill her. She's fucking awesome. She was giving lesbian rights in Scream 4, so...
Yay for lesbian rights.
Yay, lesbians. And that's all I have about Scream. So hopefully this new Scream movie will be good, and they didn't have to last minute rewrite Neve Campbell out and just do some bullshit thing. I hope they don't do Kirby disjustice, and they might kill Courtney Cox's character. I'm not gonna lie, she's been in 6 movies now. I feel like they're gonna kill her. Spoiler alert: she makes it for the rest of the movie.
I've seen the ads. I've seen many ads.
You should watch Scream 2.
Maybe.
You said no. This is an unpopular opinion. Tell them your unpopular opinion.
That I think Scream is very, very dumb. My best friend really loves Scream.
Sabrina.
Who we still need to get still need to get on the podcast, but she loves Scream. So it's very fun telling her that I think it's a horrible movie.
Oh my
and
God.
Franchise.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're gonna get canceled, Ambie. Oh my God.
I know. People are gonna be like, you can't say that you like horror anymore. And to each their own.
You said my favorite horror icon is Mothman.
Hell yeah.
Ambie, what's in store for the news? What's gone around?
This is very interesting and fun for me. This specific one. So there's a movie that came out in 1979 called Salem's Lot, based on the 1975 novel by Stephen King, which was actually his second novel that he ever published. They began filming for this 2023 remake in Boston.
Where Massachusetts is.
Where Massachusetts is, which is also where I am.
I am so smart. Do we know who's directing it? Do we know, like, who's starring in it? I don't know anything about that movie.
I know the general plot and everything. I did not get... I think I lost a page of notes that had that information on it. So you guys can Google Salem's Lot. But
do you want me to look up the plot of Salem's Lot right now? Oh, no, you have it right here. Okay, go.
No, I have the plot. I don't have who's directing it or who's in it.
Okay, let me look that up for you. I don't know
where that page went.
So it was supposed to come out in 2022, but it got pushed to 2023.
It got pushed to 2023. Yep.
Yeah, because I see 9 hours ago. Like, that literally just happened. Okay, it's directed by Gary Doberman, who also wrote it, and then obviously based on the book by Stephen King, and it has Louis Pullman and other people's names I can't read. They're all white.
They are all white. Yep. So it takes place in Maine, but the plot is about a dude named Ben, who is a writer, and he lived in Jerusalem's Lot, Maine, from ages 5 to 9, and they shortened that to Salem's Lot because Jerusalem's Lot is, a little bit of a mouthful.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Not that easy, yeah. He goes back to Salem's Lot to write a book about an abandoned house called the Marston House, and when he was a kid living there, he went to this house and he saw a hanging ghost, which I think means a ghost that was
hung
being
themselves.
hanged.
Yeah. But what I'm picturing is, like, they do this in Japan where they have, like, a tissue paper ghost just hanging on a string. Like, that's what I'm imagining.
That is also what I imagined at first, and then I was like, wait, that wouldn't be very scary, though. And then I was like, oh, no. He saw, like, a hanged person, but not a person, because it was a ghost.
That's the right word.
Hanged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. He goes back to, like, his childhood town, and he's planning on writing about this abandoned house. Turns out somebody purchased the house. It was an Austrian immigrant, and homie's a vampire. And he's turning other locals into vampires.
So it's a vampire movie.
It's a vampire movie.
I sound like such a fucking Gen Zer, like, oh, it's about vampires, and people listening are probably like, yeah, no shit, bitch. The movie's already out.
The Austrian guy is a vampire? So I actually really want to read this book now. I have not seen the first movie. So the original movie came out in 1979, And then there was a sequel in 1987 called The Return to Salem's Lot. There was a 2004 TV adaptation starring Rob Lowe, who is in Parks and Rec and phenomenal.
How
and
old is he?
then
He's like 50 now, right?
he looks good for 50, though. Not that people look decrepit at 50 sometimes.
He's 58?
Oh, he looks really good for 58.
But he's sexy, though.
Oh, absolutely. And it was nominated for an Emmy. The TV
Oh,
show
wow.
There's a short story that came out in 2021, which was like a prequel to Salem's Lot set in the 19th century. So it's more like the older, kind of like Castlevania era kind of vampires.
Okay, so like the 1800s.
Yep, 19th century.
Okay. Shut up.
And and then I'm really excited about that. I want to read the book before I see the new movie. Also, this is just a fun little note that I found. Stephen King said that Salem's Lot is his favorite book that he wrote. And it was his second one that he ever published.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That he was like, bitch, it was one of my first things I published, and I'm going to stick by that. Now, if it's anything like most Stephen King books, there's probably some few racial slurs that are in there.
I'm actually pretty sure one of the articles I was reading about that did mention that there was racism.
Right.
But I think it was characters in the book being racist towards other characters in the book.
Yeah, but that still seems to be the trend for his book, so hopefully they might leave that out. But it's vampires. Okay, I hope it's a good vampire movie. I saw there's one coming out this year, and it's called The Invitation. This isn't anything that I was going to talk about today, because I didn't know that this movie was about vampires, but it looks like a good vampire horror movie, because I feel like we haven't had that in a while. And it's like, I think it's an original. It's not like a remake of something.
Oh, good.
So the basic plot of it is that this woman like meets this guy, and then they're like at this, she's like, oh, do you want to come to this wedding? And she's like, yeah, sure, why not? And then she's like, the whole time she's like, so where's the bride? We're all having these like ceremonies and like dinner and shit. Where's the bride at? And then it turns out, bitch, she's about to be the bride and is about to marry into these vampires, like this family.
Oh, wow.
It's very much like Ready or Not, if you've seen that movie. Have you seen it?
I didn't love it.
Oh, damn.
I feel like I'm kind of picky, though.
Damn, you're problematic. You hate Scream and Ready or Not. You hate women.
I know, I was gonna say, I'm definitely getting canceled today.
I'd like to see how that movie turns out. I hope it's not boring. Bitch, don't bore me.
Yeah.
2, I hope they leave out, I don't know, because a lot of Stephen King adaptations lately have been like, okay, we're doing a little too much. You're trying to be too artsy, but then the plot's just not meeting.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they do make of Stephen King's work that even he doesn't enjoy, though.
He doesn't like the Shining movie. Wait,
no,
which
is crazy to me.
He wrote that, right?
Yes, he
wrote
The Shining.
He did. I'm telling y'all, my brain is gone right now. Yeah, he doesn't like the Shining movie, like, at all.
Which is crazy, because it's a good movie. I think it holds up to this day. It is still very spooky and off-putting.
You know, when it first came out, though, everyone hated it.
Oh, really?
Everyone hated it. Like, it has, like, a few Razzies. Like, Shelley Duvall got the worst actress of the year from that movie. I was like, are y'all fucking smoking crack? Are you inhaling bath salts through your fucking nostrils? I don't know. I thought Shelley Duvall was amazing.
He did a great job.
And I hope she's doing well nowadays. I think she just lives in a small, quaint town and has a donkey.
Love it. Love to hear it. She didn't deserve that.
But thank you for your research. Can I tell you a crazy story that happened in Wisconsin?
Yes, please do.
When I saw this video, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this maybe happened this year. Maybe last year, or maybe 2020. This happened in 2013, and I thought it was really recent. But I'm going to talk about it anyways, because maybe a lot of people don't know. So I sent this video to Ambie, and I was like, this shit is wild. So one of my biggest fears is heights. I never want to go skydiving. That's terrifying. I hate planes. These 11 people, including the pilots, were in 2 separate planes. They have the whole fucking sky, but they're right next to each other for some fucking reason. They are flying, and they're going to do their last run of skydiving for the day. And somehow, one of the planes just crashes into the other mid-flight. And they all have, like, kind of GoPros on them. We're watching the video. I can post it in the notes, the video. You can watch this video of these people literally crashing into another plane. And they're all kind of just... The plane explodes. Like, one of the planes just explodes. The other one's, like, going down. Yeah, this was in Wisconsin. And they're all kind of, like, panicking. They pull, you know, what they do. Skydivers. They all land. You would think, oh, my God, 2 planes just crashing into each other? Bitch, how many people died? It has to be a lot of people that died. No one. No one died. Everyone got out of the plane safely. The pilot who got out of the plane that basically exploded, he got out in time with his parachute. And he landed fine. And then the other plane landed safely. Like, it went back onto the tarmac and was, like, good.
So wild.
I would have died. I would have probably passed out, shit myself. They would have found my poopy shit body on the ground next to the plane debris. Yeah.
Glad you weren't on there.
Yeah. Would you ever go skydiving?
Oh, hell yeah.
You would?
Absolutely.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
absolutely. I would go skydiving.
Like, if I got, like, 1,000 patrons, we went skydiving.
That would be super fun.
I'm not doing
down for anything, like, adrenaline-y. Except for actually motorcycles. Motorcycles, I'm super not. It's so easy to die on a motorcycle.
Well, in one of our videos, this guy, like, didn't you tell me he, like, went head first into a wall and his, like, head was off of him? Or maybe I said it. His, like, head was barely on him and they buried him alive. And then they dug him up because of, like, insurance reasons. And it turned out he was alive.
Oh my gosh. That was honestly the most wild episode we did. There was just way too much death and badness.
Oh my God.
Episode.
That one was definitely fucking wild. Yeah, I don't think I can go skydiving. I mean, you just saw me fucking have a mental breakdown trying to put this fucking video together. You think I can go skydiving?
I don't know. If you pass out in the air and then you land safely on the ground, though, you'd be like, wow, I didn't die.
Who's pulling the parachute?
You don't jump out by yourself. You have a guy strapped to you.
All those people, when they jumped out, Mimi, they were by themselves.
That's because they were pros.
You don't think I can be a pro?
We are not pros.
You don't think I can be a pro?
You just said that you would pass out before you even left the plane.
You might have a point. You might have a point. Yeah, so that was one of my stories, but I want to pair it up with this other story that I have. This happened in Pensacola, which is wild, because I was driving by the crime scene the day it happened and was like, what's going on? And then I found out what happened and was like, holy shit. So this actually did happen this year, a few months ago. At a Circle K in Pensacola, there was this gas attendant, is that what they're called nowadays? Employee at Circle K. This employee at Circle K was telling this person without a home, like, hey, you can't be here, you're here all the time, like, girl, you gotta go. That woman's response was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Light you on fire. So she chased her around the Circle K, like, in the inside, and lit her on fire, and eventually she got arrested. Not the woman on fire. The person who did the crime got arrested. And when she was asked, do you feel bad that, like, you know, she has to get all, like, that this happened? She, quote, said, is the bitch dead? And felt no remorse.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The woman is not dead.
You can't do that.
Yeah, pretty fucked up.
You can't just set people on fire.
And then be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Like, damn, she's still alive. Sucks for her.
Thankfully, this woman is alive. I'm not going to say her name. But she's alive. She's been having a lot of treatments done because she's had really bad burns. And they had to close down the Circle K for a while because, yeah, there's probably burn marks everywhere in there. But it's open now. But I have noticed every time on that Circle K when I drive by, there's always, like, a security car there with, like, lights going. They're, like, always there. So I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'd go back to work there if I just saw my coworker just go up in flames and I had to extinguish her. We're gonna go to a break, and when we come back, we're gonna listen to me dissociate. I don't know what's happening to me right now. So, yeah.
Welcome back. We're talking about spooky movies and stuff happening in the world.
Yeah. A lot of violent things, but somehow people survive them. Like when my trade came over and beat this pussy up.
Oh, God.
But my cat was okay. We took him to the veterinarian. I was talking about my cootie. My good yup. My putty. I hate myself.
What did they set her on fire with?
Gasoline.
What? At these prices?
Yeah, but this bitch got money? No, she got the gasoline and, like, lit this bitch on fire.
That's so wild.
Yeah, and that was in good old Pensacola. Very scary.
Yay, Florida.
Yay, Florida. Wow, that was around 1 p.m. Yeah, so I must have literally drove by right when it happened. Like, right before it happened. Or right after it happened. That's crazy.
That is, yeah, not good.
Ambie, what else you got going on that you did?
We have the Skinwalker Ranch.
I love that at Arby's, right? With a side of potato wedges.
So, this is like if you know anything about like UFOs or the UFO community in any way, you probably know about this. So it is 512 acres. It's in Utah, and it's currently owned by Brandon Fugel, who's like a ufologist.
Is that a real word?
So ufologist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, yep. Those are the people who study anything that has to do with, weird ongoings. Basically, this guy's like a millionaire. He was just like, oh, there's a lot of weird shit happening at this ranch. I want to buy it so I can look at what's going on and everything. And he's brought in like other ufologists and like investigators and stuff. Before he owned it, though, it was acquired by the National Institute for Discovery Science to study all of the accounts and like encounters and I guess stories people would tell about sightings of UFOs, Bigfoot-like creatures.
Yeah.
Another creature that looks like our boy Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of crop circles pop up, glowing orbs, and poltergeist activity have all been reported.
It sounds like a fucking potluck over there.
Literally.
I was like, maybe they're just having fun.
I don't think there's a lot of fun going on, to be fair. I have watched a couple of the documentaries on it, and a new one, literally, a new season of their show literally just came out. It's on Netflix. So there are 3 seasons now of The Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch. When they put the National Institute for Discovery of Science in there, they found about 100 incidents of vanishing or mutilated cattle, UFO sightings, invisible objects that emitted destructive magnetic fields.
What does that even mean?
So, like magnetic fields. I don't think spoons, but so like like all of us have like magnetic waves. Like everything has magnetic waves and everything.
And magnetic lashes.
You can disrupt that.
Okay, yeah.
Magnetic lashes. We got to get you a sponsor. So basically, like a lot of times when people feel like they walk in a room and they feel something's off, they feel something's eerie, like there might be like a presence or it's haunted. A lot of the time that's just like them being in like a weird magnetic field, and it just like makes your body feel all off and stuff.
Okay.
And these like objects would be like going through areas and messing with the magnetic field, but they couldn't see them. But it would just like shut off equipment and stuff.
So it was just an object we couldn't see that was doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was not a spoon. Okay, got it.
Not a spoon.
I was like, was it like those. I was like, was it a toaster? Like, okay.
No. This one was an invisible toaster is haunting the Skinwalker Ranch.
And you know what? I wouldn't put it past him.
And I also just want to point out that it's been really hard for me to say Skinwalker Ranch and not Skywalker Ranch, which is all the Star Wars stuff.
Every time you say Skinwalker Ranch, I feel like you're saying potato Skinwalker Ranch. Like, just potato skins.
I'm not saying potato. No potato skins. One of the like theories, I guess, about why there's so much activity here is that it's said to have been cursed, like cursed land. I don't want to get this wrong, but I want to say the Navajo tribe, I think, is who cursed the land. So
we'll just say native people.
Yes.
Native people of the area allegedly cursed the land.
Native, exactly that. So that might be why there's so much activity. Who knows, though? It's Utah. It's the middle of nowhere. Weird stuff happens out there all the time. People go around killing cows.
Yeah, people do it for hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, Chili's. I got an issue with Chili's. So
you have an issue with Chili's?
I do. I eat there too much. When they text me, you have a free dessert, I'm gonna go get the free dessert with the entree.
Oh, valid.
Yeah.
Why would you not do that?
Well, I need to stop doing it now. So it's become.
Is their food good? I don't know the last time I've ever been to a Chili's.
I don't think anyone's really raving about Chili's. Like, I like it, but their Big Mouth burger bites, which are basically for toddlers, I love them.
Well, it's just like one of those fast casual places, like an Applebee's or whatever.
Yeah, it's like that. Has there been any events that happened at Skinwalker Ranch that happened within like the last 2 years or anything?
Well, you can watch the new season of Skinwalker Ranch on Netflix.
We are not
But
sponsored by
so
Netflix.
not yet.
Okay, if they do sponsor this podcast, I love Netflix then. Yes, queen.
There's so much stuff on Skinwalker Ranch. Like we could literally do a whole episode on it, which is
Okay.
why I'm like
We might have to do
not really diving that deep.
Yeah. Give me like give me a beat that would make me be like, "Oh, I need to go watch now."
I have a whole list of things
Wait.
about all the different shows and like movies and documentaries they've been in.
So from the TV show with the 3 seasons, right? They just came out with the 3rd season. What are those things that it looks like it looks like this, right? It's got 2 legs and it just walks around. It looks like the Among Us things.
What?
They're called like the night something, right?
Oh night crawlers?
No, are they? Hold on. The Fresno Nightcrawler. Do you know what those are?
Did I say Nightcrawler?
No, but like, is this part of the ranch?
Probably.
Look at them. Okay, this is the picture that someone. It's probably fake, but like, they think of this picture, and it's just these things.
It's just legs.
It's just legs
That's
with
wild.
like a little napkin for a head. Are they at the ranch?
Probably.
Okay.
Mothman might be there.
He might be. Mothman has been around the world. Don't speak the language, but your booty don't need explaining. That was the Mothman when he screeched on that bridge and then it collapsed.
Yeah.
That's what he was
or
saying.
At Chernobyl, literally before it melted down.
But your booty don't need explaining. And everyone was like, what the fuck is he saying?
If you guys are interested, there's a 2013 Skinwalker Ranch film. There's 2018 Hunt for Skinwalker, which I did watch. It's pretty good. It's not a bad little documentary. 2019 Portals to Hell, which I have not seen. 2020 Project Blue Book, which I have seen. 2020 Ancient Aliens, because that's still going on somehow.
Fuck Ancient Aliens.
And then 2020 to now is the Secret of Skinwalker Ranch.
Okay,
which is the thing with the 3 seasons.
Okay, I want to ask you, what do you think is causing all this paranormal things and anomalies at the Ranch of Skin?
I think there probably is just like a disturbance in the magnetic fields around the area, because I feel like that's usually the scientific explanation for weird stuff happening.
Okay.
It could be carbon monoxide poisoning, because that tends to, induce hallucinations and stuff, and most people don't know that they're being poisoned.
Okay.
It could also just be a lot of weird shit going on. It could all be fake. I don't know.
I would like to say that I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm living. And maybe we can go. Can we go? Are we allowed to go?
Only if you're literally invited by the own. It's not like a public land. We can't get on. It's an owned property, so if we go there, it's trespassing.
Then we
So if you want to trespass.
No, we're not going. I don't even know where this is. What state is this in?
It's Utah.
Oh.
It's Utah.
Utah, that's like the alien fucking destination. Nope.
That's
Arizona.
This podcast is going so well.
This was like when I said Philadelphia, that's in Pennsylvania, right? Right? No, it's in Virginia. I did this on a show on the mic. Hold on.
Terrah.
Where?
Philadelphia is.
Wait,
oh my gosh.
It's its own state, right?
Pennsylvania.
No, Pennsylvania. I'm going crazy. Pennsylvania. What did I say? Virginia?
You did.
Same place. I want to talk to you about a movie that's coming up.
Oh, exciting.
This movie is called Smile. This is a horror movie starring... first of all, it was directed by Parker Finn. What work has Parker Finn? No, he's like a newer... Yeah, he's a newer director. He only has like 3... Including this film, he only has 3 directing credits. So I'm excited to see a movie that's not like a super known director. Doesn't that make any sense? So I hope it's going to be good. It is starring Rosie Bacon. And I was like, Bacon? You're baking me crazy. Bacon, she is Kevin Bacon's daughter. So I didn't know that she acted or that she existed. So I hope that she's good in this movie. It seems pretty
I
good.
thought there was a lot of controversy around Mr. Kevin Bacon.
I mean, he was a good actor. I said was, so I don't know anything else about him. So this movie, after witnessing a bizarre traumatic incident involving a patient, Dr. Rose Cotter starts experiencing frightening occurrences that she can't explain. As an overwhelming terror begins to take over her life, Rose must confront her troubling past in order to survive and escape her horrifying new reality. So in this trailer, she is like a therapist, right? And her client comes in and is talking about like, everyone keeps smiling at me, and she's like, I don't understand. And then she starts freaking out while talking to the person, and then she has like a seizure and just like dies. Her client right in front of her, and she's like, that's fucking crazy. So then when Rosie is just like minding her own business, living her life after witnessing that trauma shit, she starts seeing people just randomly smile at her. It kind of reminds me of the movie Truth or Dare with like a weird smile, but I think these are natural smiles of the actors and actresses. I think the term is just actors now. In this movie, I don't think there's any weird thing about it yet, but basically she has a select time to figure out what's happening or she will be murdered. Kind of like Ring.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a little bit like Ring.
So I'm excited. There's like even one point in the trailer where she like meets up with someone who had the same thing, and he's like, wait, you saw it? And then he's like, get this bitch away from me. So I wonder like if it's like kind of like It Follows. Where, have you seen It Follows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where it's like an STD ghost. I'm assuming she did not have sexual relations with the client, obviously. But I wonder if it's like a disease of some sort, a viral infection when you come in contact with someone like that up close. I don't know. Especially like if they die, like maybe the disease gets something to you. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it's about. I need to send you the trailer so you can know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. That sounds like something I'd watch and probably judge.
You know what? Let me send you the fucking trailer now. We're doing it live. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
I don't like the faces these people are making. Is this anything like the Smiley movie that came out?
I don't think so.
About the like serial killer?
No, that's Shane Dawson movie. I don't.
Yeah, and that killer is in Boston. I just really hope that
it's good.
Oh yeah, you only get a week. Yeah, like I just really hope it's not one of those movies where only the trailer's good and the actual movie sucks.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like a ride though.
And that comes out. Oh, I probably should have got that. When you got the video up? When does that come out?
Oh.
September 30th. So yeah, this trailer was only released 2 weeks ago. So yeah, September 30th. That's pretty soon. I'm excited. I'm craving a good modern horror movie that's like its own thing, like X. If you haven't seen X, watch X. That's a good fucking movie. Yeah, so that was my movie. I'm excited to see it. Any thoughts on that movie?
I definitely want to see it after watching the trailer. I just really hope it's not one of those movies that has a good trailer and the content in the actual film sucks.
I hope it's not one of those movies where everything is in the trailer. Does that make sense? So it's like a trailer that spoils everything. I hate that shit.
I don't know. There was a lot of strange bits that had no context.
September
we will
30th.
see.
Well, that was some horror updates with Ambie and Terrah. Ambie, where can we find you?
On Instagram and probably Twitter and now Discord because I had to make a Discord all under the same name.
And we didn't
which is Ambie.
We didn't even use the Discord.
We didn't use the Discord, but I have it now.
Yes. And I'm Terrah Card. That's TerrahCard. You can find me under most platforms under that name. You can also find Stay on the Line on Instagram at Stay on the Line Podcast, Facebook at Stay on the Line. You can find us on Twitter at Stay on the Line TC. And then on Patreon, patreon.com/Stay on the Line. Y'all, we have commentary tracks now that are happening once every month. I might do some bonus ones too for the pee pee poo poo tier at the $7 tier. So while I say that, I'm going to pull up my list of patrons.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Support the Patreon. See the Mothman sweater.
I'm only going to be reading, this time, the PP Poo Poo tier. If you want to have your name read on the podcast, subscribe to that tier and I will read it. Before I would read everyone, but now I gotta give them their kind of what they paid for. So at the PP Poo Poo tier, we got Caitlin B, we have Willow Whisper, we have Kiki, Rock R, Keith W, Pobre, Zingcat, Coronation, my friend Winnie, and Rebecca Carlson. So if you want to join the Patreon, head over there now. We have the full video edition of the podcast there. We have commentary tracks, we have vlogs, we have bonus video content. I think it's a pretty good deal. I'm a little biased, so I don't give a fuck.
I think it's a pretty good deal too. And you get to see me wear the only shirt that I own.
Yeah, because only on YouTube, you're only going to get half of this video with the video. You're only going to get half of this video on YouTube. That's what I meant to say. And the rest, you're not going to see. So you're not going to see us do this. Do something.
You're not going to see this painting my sister got me?
Look
at this guy.
Did she make it?
She bought it at an art festival.
It looks kind of scary.
He's doing witchcraft.
I like to do sandwich craft because I'm hungry.
I agree.
Also, look at
I'll give you the artist's name for that too.
Okay. Look, it's my phone. And it's a phone.
Oh, your phone case is a phone.
Yeah, that sounds really stupid. If you can't watch this, you're gonna have to head over to the Patreon and find out what the fuck
You must be curious now.
Oh, and then Ambie, do like that. Don't say what it is. Oh, wait. Okay, do it again from your right arm to your left. Okay. Whoa! Shit! Oh my god! If you ain't on the Patreon, you don't know what the fuck just happened. You don't know what the fuck just happened. Wait, I think it got cropped out of the. Okay, wait. Sit back. We're gonna do it one more time, just because it might have been cropped out. Okay, your right arm. Ready? Go. Whoa! I'm gonna bring it back. It's like fully cropped out. So you're getting whatever we just did. Yeah, we have new episodes every Thursday, so make sure you're tuned in. And if you want us to talk about something on the podcast, let Ambie and myself know.
I want to talk about more aliens.
So do you want
aliens are fun?
Do we want to talk about Ranch the next time? Or just aliens?
Or just like good alien movies we've seen.
What about Hollow Earth? Have you heard of Hollow Earth before?
I sure have heard about the Hollow Earth theory.
You rolled your eyes, so I don't think you want to talk about it.
No, we can. We can talk about that and Flat Earth.
And Flat Earth. Okay. You're either hollow or you're flat. There's no in between, apparently.
Yeah.
There's no just round.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, one of us can do Flat Earth, one can do Hollow.
I'm not doing Flat Earth. It's giving Christopher Columbus. All right. Well, until next time, I'm Terrah Card.
I'm Ambie.
And make sure you stay on the line. Bye.
Bye.